I'm Michaela. I'm a pro educator and content creator here at Lashify. Happy Monday. I'm so excited. Start of a new week. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good week. But just happy to be here to share some tips and tricks with you all about Lashify, open the LED Control Kit for you, show you everything that's inside, and then feature our newest Gossamer that should be coming out very soon, very soon. I'm going to do a really fun Plushy Tame tapered wing. So I'm going to show you how to do that in a wing, which I think will be really cool. So if you're new here, welcome. We are Lashify. We're the inventors of the DIY lash extension system. We're a patented system, and we're just here to share the beauty of lashes with you. It's super, super fun. We have an LED control kit. What the LED control kit is everything you need to get started in the system, plus you get 4 cartridges of our Gossamer lashes. It's super wonderful. It's really great because it has everything you need all in one. So I want to unbox that for you guys first today, and then from there I'm going to show you how you can get a tapered wing with multiple lash styles, or the same lash style in multiple lengths, and then it could be something that you add with your LED control kit as well. So welcome. Let's get started. Lashify Tori is down in the comments, so if you have any questions at all while we're going through this, just let us know down in the comments. We'd be happy to answer. If you're watching from YouTube or from Facebook, hello, hello. I am live on the Lashify.com website, so if you have any questions at all, come join us here on the website and we'd be happy to help. So, the LED Control Kit. Perfect place to start. Comes in this beautiful silky hard foam case. It's got the Lashify logo embossed on here. Give this an open. It's got a nice magnetic closure. And on top here, you're going to see 2 things. This is your charging cord. So this is a USB to USB-C charging cord for your LED control kit. On this side here, you have your wandums. These are your silicone coverings for your wand. They're great. They help with stickiness. They give a wider fuse. Amazing when you're first starting out as well. Then you have your LED control kit here. You're going to set that down just for a hot second. On the bottom here, you have storage. You get 8 cartridges of storage here to take your lashes and pop right in like so. Perfect. So you can put 8 right in there, and then it comes with this nice little ridge here, so when you put your control kit on top, it's not going to smush your lashes underneath, which is great. So all compact, everything's super easy for travel. Let's look at the LED control kit. Here it is. It comes in this beautiful hard plastic case. And we open it up. Everything you need to get started is right inside. So we always suggest starting with a control kit because anything and everything that you need is right in here. So on top here, you see this really nice frosted overlay. This gives a little rundown of everything that comes in your kit. Your bond, your wand, everything there. It does peel off right here, which is great, so you don't need to keep this on, but it is nice so that you can reference to it at first to make sure you know everything that's in your kit. So then you have your double-sided Whisper Light. This is our bond. You're going to see me use this today. Our bond that goes through the lashes, applies to the base of the lashes. Then you have your fuse control wand. You can pick it in classic or petite curve. Classic is the round curve that you traditionally see. It works great with rounder eyes, larger eyes like myself. And then we have the petite curve. The petite curve has 10% of a flatter curve. So if you have a smaller eye, a hooded lid, it helps accommodate other eye shapes, which is great. So you get to choose what fuse control wand you want. And then down here you have glass. This is your water resistant seal. I always suggest about 20 to 30 minutes or so after application is when you're going to put on the seal right along the spines of the Gossamers, and that helps with water resistance, excess tackiness or stickiness. It's really great. Now, you used to only get 2 cartridges of Gossamers. With the LED control kit, you get to pick 4 in any style and any length from our Lashify library. So totally up to you. World's your oyster, which is great. So you can do 2 core, 2 volume, you can do 4 volume, 1 core for the inner and outer corners, and 3 volume, totally up to you. So today I'm going to show you a new lash. Well, it's not a new lash, it's going to be coming in a new fiber color soon, but I'm going to show you Plushy Tames. I'm going to put them on in chocolate, but you can add with your LED control kit, if you're shopping it here, a few different lengths of the Plushy Tames to make this really pretty winged lash map, because you get to pick up to 4. So I think that'll be pretty cool. And then look here. Boop. It lights up, and if you want to dim it, you have the control to dim it, you have the control to light it back up, and then you can turn it off. Boom. And the charging cord is in there already. It's also included. Mine stays charged, I feel like, for like a good week and a half. It only takes an hour or 2 for it to get a full charge, so it's great. I'm just going to tuck that right back in here. Make sure my cord sticks. Get in there, dude. And we are good to go. Awesome. Let's prep and apply. I'm going to start by prepping with our pre-cleanse. This is our prep step. It's a Japanese cleansing water, super gentle, multi-purpose. So I can bring this through my lashes while I'm prepping. I can clean my lash map once my lashes are on, like throughout the week. I can tone my skin with it. It's amazing. So what I'm doing right now is prepping with the pre-cleanse to make sure that there's no oil, residue, anything on the lashes that could keep me from getting a good bond application and having these lashes stick and grip perfectly onto the eye. So I'm just brushing them right through, fluffing them up. The great thing about the pre-cleanse too is that it's nice and gentle. I don't have to worry about it overly drying out my lashes or anything, which is great. And then I take my blow tool and make sure that this gets nice and dry. This is an amazing accessory. The beautiful thing about the blow tool is that it speeds up drying time for both wet lashes, if your lashes become wet in the shower, and with tackiness with our bonds. I'm looking away because I have contacts in and I don't want to overly dry my contacts out. So I just use the blow tool to get everything nice and dry. It's amazing, okay? You're going to see me use it multiple times because we use it for multiple things. So I'm going to put my cap on my pre-cleanse before I spill it. That's what I'm going to do. Hi, Debbie. Welcome, welcome. Hello. I'm going to take my Whisper Light. So this is the one I just showed you in the LED Control Kit. The side here with the black text, that is your black bond with micro mascara wand, with a micro mascara wand. This side here with the white text, this is your white bond that goes to clear. It has a precision applicator tip. Same bond, same formula, 2 different colors to help with 2 different things. So I'll show you how. We're going to do the lockdown method today. I'm going to take this, I'm going to brush it through my lashes from root to end, and nice, light, even coats. You don't want to keep going over and over the lashes. So once you feel like you've got a nice, light, even coat through the lashes, you should be good to go. Done, just like that. I'm going to close that up for a second. And this is where that blow tool comes in to get it nice and tacky. If you don't allow each layer of bond to get nice and tacky, it's not going to stick. You'll just see it kind of slip and slide. You won't get that really good grip. So we're going to take this to get it nice and tacky for about 30 seconds. I'm going to go back in with the Black Whisper Light again, and we're going to go to the base of the lashes this time. So I'm just going to give my eye just a little lift, and at the base of the lash, I'm going to give this a nice wiggle to help build that longevity, build the bond and cushion of the lash. The spine of your gossamer sits there, so to have the most grip and stick with your lash, it's perfect right there. So that's why we always suggest kind of building that at the base for your second layer and then letting it get nice and tacky. Any questions so far on the LED Control Kit, on the plushies themselves, on the Whisper Light? Let us know down in the comments. Awesome. Let me know how your weekend was too. We're back. It's Monday, so let me know. Okay, so something with the plushie and the Plushy Tames I like to say is to make a more seamless, cohesive looking lash map, I like to take the Whisper Light Clear and place it onto the spines of the Gossamers because when they overlap, they have a better lash map. They just look, they look better. So I'm going to take this side here, the clear. Hold on. There we go. This is a brand new one. It's like, I don't want it to fly out. And I'm going to place it onto the spines of all of my Gossamers. Now, I took them out and placed them here on my little lash pad. And I'm going to take this and brush it gently along every spine of my Gossamer so that when I go in to apply, it's got something to anchor onto. So it looks like that. Once it goes from white to clear, we're good to go in and apply. You can also, if you prefer, take your Whisper Light Clear and go here about 1 to 2 millimeters from the waterline and build a nice little guideline and cushion across the lash if you prefer. You can also do both. Totally fine. But just make sure you let every layer get tacky. So now that it's white, we have to wait for it to go down clear. I want to emphasize something too. When you are working with our Gossamer lashes, this is what a cartridge of our Gossamers look like. Take your finger, get right down onto that, and then take out the lash like so. Do not take your fuse control wand and try to pull on these this way. You could break them, manipulate the spine, pull out one too many fibers, as opposed to getting that whole Gossamer with your finger and pulling it out that way. So we're just waiting for this to go from white to clear. See how I have like 1 or 2 lash hairs that like to stick together, become friends? You can take our precision lash comb tool here and you can gently separate any lashes that you see try to clump together. Be really, really careful. It's a very, very pointy instrument. Just gently get them all separated if you need to. My lashes are unruly and curly, so I do what I can to separate them as best as I can. So I'm going to take my mirror. I'm going to keep this underneath me. There's a blue Gossamer on the back. There's Gossamers everywhere, guys. And I'm going to take my first lash. We're going to go from inner corner to outer corner. And I'm going to do a tapered wing today from short to long. So we're going to start with our shortest lash, which is an 11. The Plushy and Plushy Tame, they come in odd and even sizes, which is great. So I'm going to have 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15 today. So a little bit shorter for my eye size. So we're going to take our 11. I'm going to look down into my mirror. The curve of the Gossamer is facing me. I like to hold my wand with my middle and pointer finger in front and my thumb in the back. And then I'm looking down so I can see the underside of my lash to get that 1 to 2 millimeter placement from the waterline. You don't want anything on the skin, and it just hooks on like so. Boom. Just hooks on just like that. Now, say I don't love the placement, I can gently remove this lash before I go and infuse and apply again. Our bonds are nice and flexible. They never fully harden or cure. They don't have any harsh chemicals in them to damage the natural lash. So you're good to move things around until you really like the placement. And I'm just going to give it a little reverse fuse because I don't want it to move. So that's our first one. That's an 11. Now we're going to bump up to a 12. So we're going odds and evens. So 11, 12, 2 13s, a 14, and a 15. So now we're going to take the 12. I'm going to look down again, and I just want the corners to slightly overlap, ever so slightly, because it just makes a more cohesive and seamless lash map. So when they overlap corner to corner, it just creates a little more whoop, and you'll see it gradually just make a really pretty lash map. So now we're going to go up to 13. So I'm going to use 2 13s. Look down. Looking down is huge because that way you can just see the underside of your lash. It's so much better for placement to just be able to look, hook, stick. Since we let it get tacky, it's just Velcro sticking right on there. It's no problem at all. So that is an 11, a 12, and a 13. This is in our Plushy Tame chocolate. Right now, our Plushy Tames come in black and truffle. Truffle is a mix of our black and brown fibers, and chocolate should be coming out very soon, you guys. Keep your eyes peeled. Hold on, I want to angle this a little bit differently. If I don't grab my lash from the top the exact way I want, sometimes the spines will angle down. I want to make sure that I have it right, yes, perfect, angled correctly, so that as I'm following the curve of my eye, the spine sits the proper way. Okay. All right, let's add our 14 and our 15. So we're just going up in length again, gradually going up in length. We're going to add our 14. I'm looking down into my mirror, overlapping that corner, and perfect. Look at that. Oh, this is pretty. The beautiful thing about the Tames is that they have a lesser curl. The Plushy has a tighter curl. The Tames have a lesser curl. So they give kind of this dense, thick, wispy look to the lash. I just love it. Let's add our 15 on the end. We're going to angle the spine so it gives a little bit of a lift. And boom. And then it just gives a little bit of a flare on the end. So that's an 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 on the eye. And look at the difference now that I have lashes on versus no lashes. It really does just enhance the look, finish the look. It's really something. So I'm going to take this now and we're going to fuse. Fusing's super important to make sure everything becomes one. You want to make sure that everything becomes a friend, right? You want to make sure that it's all together so that it lasts, so the longevity's there for comfort as well. So you're going to take your wand. Curve is going to face up and out. We're going to go over our eye, wiggle right down, and then boom. And now you have a full fuse. Make sure that your fuse control wand is completely closed. If it's not, you may not get the proper fuse. And then just blink away if you have any tackiness, totally okay. And you are good to go. Gosh, these are pretty. These are good, these are good. I'll show you guys some different placement. So you can see the 1 to 2 millimeters from the waterline. Nothing is on my skin. You can see from this side here too. Really see that chocolate fiber from there. So pretty. And look, you don't have to worry about any harsh band on top or anything. It just looks like it's growing out from your lash. The beauty of a Lashify. If I turn to the side here, look at this. You can really see the chocolate fibers here. If I turn to the side. Just sometimes it's nice for spring, Easter. It's a little bit more subtle. It's really nice to have the chocolate fibers to work with. Yeah, so that's just a nice tapered wing and our Plushy Tames in chocolate. They should be coming out soon. I'm super excited. I'm so excited for you guys to get your hands on them. You're going to absolutely love them. So let's do the non-dominant eye now. Everything's prepped and ready to go. We're going to go in with our bonding technique again that we just did. This is the lockdown method. So we're going to take the black micro mascara wand and start brushing it through the lash from root to end. Nice and gentle. Just to make sure that we're doing nice, light, even coats of the bond. Perfect. Boom. And then I'm going to close up my tube, go in with my blow tool, let it get nice and tacky. I always love everyone being able to see one eye done and one eye not done. How much of a difference these lashes really make. It's something. Okay, perfect. Then we're going to go in again with the same bond on this side. Lift that eye again nice and gentle. Give this a really good wiggle right at the root of the natural lash. I'm telling you guys, the nice thing about the blow tool is that it really helps speed up drying time, so this doesn't take long at all. Once you get your bonding technique down, your preferred bonding technique, and you have your lashes laid out in front of you, going through and doing this with the blow tool, no time at all. It's really great. So you're going to take your blow tool again, get this nice and tacky. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah. And you want to know how you can tell if it's tacky? Take your finger and tap it right against your lash. And if you get this little stick and grip, you can feel it a little bit, you're good to go. If you want it a little bit stickier, go back in with your blow tool just a little bit longer. And then I'm going to take my bond. And for the third layer, we did it both on our eye and on our spines. We're just creating a little bit of that guideline. Flip this right along the lashes. Boom. And then I'm going to bring them along the spines of my Gossamers as well on my lash pad so that when I overlap the spines, they grip onto each other perfectly. Boom. Good to go. There's a hair. I saw it. Dog hair. Dog hairs and bonds. There's something there. I'm telling you. So once this goes from white to clear, we are good to go. Perfect. Awesome. On my non-dominant eye, still holding my mirror underneath, looking down to see the 1 to 2 millimeter gap from my waterline. I'm holding my wand the same. Just angle your head as you go to make sure that you feel nice and comfortable. I had a little fuzz there, sorry. So that you feel nice and comfortable as you're getting that lash up under. So we're going to start with our first lash. We're going to go gradually up from 11 all the way up. So we're going to start with an 11. Use the bridge of your nose if you need to balance onto your non-dominant eye, because then you can just slide it up and connect. So I'm looking down. This just kind of helps if you need it. If you don't need it, totally fine. And once it meets the lash, boom. Now I want to make sure these are even as well. So I'm making sure that my wand kind of goes from the inner corner to the first gossamer, inner corner to the first gossamer. So now we know our maps are going to be even on both eyes. So now we're going to go up to our 12, grabbing towards the top again, curve facing me, looking down, overlapping that corner just a smidge to help make the map seamless, and boom. And if I like the placement of both, give it a little spot fuse. You'll be good to go. There is one little fiber that moved. Come on, guys. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we're going to go up to 2 13s. I'm going to take my first 13, grab it towards the top, like so. I'm looking down, and boom. So you see on the non-dominant eye, not much different, but if you need to angle your head, your ear towards your shoulder kind of thing, so you can see up under the lash, that way the spine, you know, remember it's going along with the curve of your eye a little bit better. Totally fine. Just so it goes nice up and under. Perfect. So now let's add our 14 and our 15 to finish off this wing. Guys, I usually wear like 16s and 18s, but this is really pretty, a little bit shorter. I'm liking this. It's really nice. Looking under. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Yep. And then our 15. Remember on the end, try to keep it as parallel as possible, angling my head so I get right up under there. and boom. Oh, ooh, that got tacky. That flew. Girl, let's try that again. There we go. Oh, yes. Mm. Oh, yeah. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Let's go and infuse. On the non-dominant eye, same thing. Curve up and out. Just flip your wrist. So that way the curve and the point is coming in that way if you need it. Go like so. Get right down on those spines. And fuse. Perfect. Yeah. Mm. Oh, very pretty. It's good stuff. It's one of my favorite angles. Awesome. And now we've done a full lash map together. Not too bad at all, right? Get your LED control kit. Buy your 4 cartridges of Gossamers that you'd like. Everything is inside that you need. And then just pick what 4 lashes you want. I did Plushy Tames in chocolate today. The chocolate should be out soon. Can't wait for you guys to see them. But I did odds and evens. So I did 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So if you want to go a little shorter, pick maybe 11, 12, 13, and 14. If you want a little longer, maybe do 12, 13, 14, 15, or 16s. That's the beauty of it. You can just kind of try it out and see what lengths you like. How long do these lashes usually last you? For me personally, I like to wear them about 4 to 5 days. I've worn them 11 days before on vacation, no problem. When I wear them longer, I do combine my bonds. So I'll do the traditional bond, and then I'll also combine our extra strength bond. So it's bonded with charcoal flex. I give that a wiggle at the base instead. I'm oily. I have watery eyes, so something like the charcoal flex really helps for extra strength bond and hold when I'm going to be wearing these for a longer period of time. I would say the average is like 5 to 7 days. I like to wear them, like I'll put my last lash map of the week on Thursday and then wear them all the way through the weekend. So totally up to you, Sarah. Come join us in the Lashify Life Facebook group, and that's where you'll learn all about lash laundry, all that good stuff. But yeah, I would say for bonding techniques, if you want a longer hold, some of us do change up our bonding technique or add one of our 2 sealers to help as well. Lockdown method, which was what I did today. I've gotten, 5 or 6 days, no problem, before I've had to do a touch-up. With a touch-up, say this was like lifting here on the end, I would just take my clear bond and get right under that spine, let it get tacky, and then fuse that lash map again. No problem. You're good to go. So yes. So with that, come join us in the Lashify Life Facebook group. It's an amazing community. We all connect in there with our fun lash maps, tips and tricks. It's a great resource if you're looking for lash maps, if you're looking for guides to help you in your Lashify journey. And yeah, keep your eyes peeled because I think the Plushy chocolate's going to be coming really soon. You guys are going to be so excited. I can't wait for you guys to have them and play with them. Look at this from the side there. You see that? Chocolate. It's good. It's soft. Sexy, it's subtle. You're gonna love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow to do another fun lash map with you guys. Grab your Plushy Tames, grab your LED control kit so you can get started with the system. You'll have everything you need in there, your bond, your wand, your sealer, 4 cartridges of Gossamers, a light up mirror, storage, and a travel case, your silicone covering wandoms, and a charger for your LED kit. So everything you need is inside the LED control kit. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you all tomorrow. Get that LED control kit. You won't be sorry. Everything I used today is actually in there.